Oh, hello. I'm Maris. This is GamerQuest. We're going to take a look at a game called The Last Haven. This is a survival game. So let's get here. We're going to start out by building some stuff. Now, from what I understand, the premise of this game is that I guess the bombs dropped. And I'm sure you know what I mean by the bombs dropped. There's radioactive rain, there's zombies, there's marauders. Where can I stick this? Put that there. So. What? Unemployed. That's okay. Now, they did just have an update. Today, actually, the day that I'm recording this, they did make quite a few, I guess, quality of life adjustments. You can tweak settings a little bit more. It's taken me, I have probably about 9 hours in this game already. And it's actually pretty cool. Some of the things are very cool. A lot of it is survival. A lot of it, it was one of those things, whoop. Let me just come down here. It's just showing you that you can, I'm going to steal all this stuff. Okay. So you have people that can protect your town. And then you have your workers, pretty much, your peons and things like that, your people. I want to build another greenhouse because we need it. So, let's talk about some of the stuff that's going on here. This that's under construction is the warehouse. Stores stuff, obviously. Greenhouses. Now, these first greenhouses you start with are only good when the weather is above 0, pretty much. If it drops below 0, you do need to make sure that you have your, I'm going to triple speed this, that you have better greenhouses. These resource stations... Is this? Yes, I have armed people. Obviously, I know, you know, I'm jumping the gun with some of this stuff because, again, I have 9 hours in this. I kind of know sort of what needs to be done in a sense. Definitely playing it before was a bit on the tough side. It was still enjoyable, but there was definitely, it wasn't easy. I'll just say that. So these resource stations, I thought you could just put them by, you know, put them anywhere and they would just accumulate resources. You actually need to place them near where you want your people to search. And then you can also pick up stuff if you see it too. It will spawn different things. You'll find little, like, mushrooms out here. These guys are finding food and metal and polymers. That's good. This stone crusher is important. Okay. Okay. They did fix the fact that the people weren't... one of the issues was that they weren't going and picking up guns from the warehouse when they became, like, out of ammo or anything. That's been fixed. They've recently fixed or done a lot of quality of life stuff. So, you know, that makes me happy. So we're researching. Everything goes by days. So this first level's 24 hours. Second level's 48 hours. 78 hours, or 70, 72, 72, 120 hours, 144 hours. So we got our people working away. My guy's running. Not sure why. But we're going to keep opening the map. We're also going to build... Are these refugees? Yes. I'm going to take them because one I want more people there. And I need more people constructing that. So as you can see, when you come down here and you select that, you see how these highlight in blue? That's how you know what the people are collecting from to bring to there. Okay. We're going to do construction. Again, I'm going to speed this up. As far as mechanics and everything like that, it's definitely a good little builder survival game. There's a whole world map to go to. I noticed as your group grows... I'm going to send 3 people for resources. We'll put one back in there. As your group grows, more of this map opens up and you can get further in the map, I guess you could say. They're down here. Are they down here? Where'd they go? Oh, they went to grab food. There they are. Get ready. So I just like to bring these guys... What are you doing, sir? Come over here. And as you can see, this is all new too. That little Robert Anderson and all that stuff, all updated today. This is actually March 31st that I'm playing this. You're going to be seeing this probably second or third week in April. There may possibly be even more updates by the time that you get to play this, or at least see this, this video talking about it. There we go. All right. I found the best thing for me to do is go down to the barracks first because you absolutely need people. There's marauders. There's increasingly large groups of zombies. There's quite a bit going on in this game. I also like the very eclectic music they have in this game. There's that music that was just playing sounded like it was out of some medieval tavern type thing. They've got this beautiful violin music that plays. It's a very whimsical, eccentric soundtrack. Which kind of actually makes it fun. I do have to say, it is enjoyable. I'm a big proponent of video game music. I own a lot of video game soundtracks. Lots and lots of video game soundtracks. I love when games come out and have their soundtracks available, to play and things like that. There are some there's very good music in some games. How about you go with your dudes? Dude! Yes, sir. Get over here. Alright, my guys should be back soon. This... And a lot of people feel unstable. You gotta give them food, and it's like, my food resources are only so deep. I'll wait on that. How about we put one down here, though? Man, look at all that does. Also, as you pick things up on the ground, they do randomly respawn. So you will get, check your map. We'll just put it like that. Definitely check your map. You will find all sorts of stuff consistently spawning on the map. Food, wood, polymers, metal. It's okay to let that sit for right now. Here's some of the churchy choir music. The music does not get boring in this. Let's speed things up again. Are these my people? Yes, good job. Good job. However, you're going back to work. Cracking that whip. We've got 24 hours left. I'm okay with that.
Yes, sir.
We'll most likely be getting zombies attacking soon, because that's the way they roll. And at first they don't start out too bad, but I've gotten some hordes that are like pretty crazy. I've had trouble with marauders too. Some of them are just, you know, they're like, oh, give them 50 food to pay them off, and it's like, I ain't giving them nothing. And then they come at you with like 8 people, and you know, I end up not having enough and get wiped out. So that's usually my life until I understand everything that's going on. 10 hours, okay. I would say by day 14, you're starting to get into the cold weather. That's why I'm trying to hold off building the houses, because by far, you know, these houses are a bit better. They stay a little warmer. You fit more people for less of them. Still doing good. Bam. Okay. Combat training too. Boom. Yes, I am going to take these. Now, oh, the stability's not going down. That might be a bug from the patch today. Again, this literally was patched today. These guys are collecting stuff. So as you can hear, probably hear, there's a Geiger counter going off. In essence, the bombs dropped, and you're pretty much rebuilding. I mean, it's safe in a sense, but it's also not safe because obviously there's radiation in the water. It can get a little crazy. I haven't had anyone, like, mutate or anything, though, but that doesn't mean that's not going to happen. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. We got plenty of fuel. Alright. Alright, we're doing good so far. We're doing good. This is coal. There's a little mushroom right there. I just want to point out the beautiful, like, movement of the, you know, shadows and things like that, the lighting elements. Like, you know, it's simple yet not simple in a sense. It's done well. I was actually quite impressed with this game when I saw it. What do we got? He's very upset. Aren't we all upset? We are low in food, I must say that. So, what we'll do is we'll have them go for food. More food. And damn, they got a ton of food down here. We'll drop that off at the warehouse. Stop hoarding all the food to yourselves. Plenty of ammo so far. Wow, are we really that low on food? Eesh. $28 hours. 28 hours. Like I said, always. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Gun just spawned. Another gun. Always look at the ground. Always search with your mouse. There is literally stuff all over the place. Here's some of that nice violin music I was telling you about. Very orchestrated. It's dramatic, but it's, you know... Oh, another gun. Considering the circumstances, it probably does deserve some dramatic stuff. Polymers, wood... Whoop, whoop. Polymers, yes. Okay. Still collecting stones. That's good. So I'm under the impression that... Oh. Okay. Okay, he says there's food. Now, your people are not guaranteed to come back with anything. I've had it happen where bears have attacked my group and no one's made it back. Wild dogs, marauders, zombies. Also, cannibalism just got patched in today. You know, if you're feeling a little hungry and you need something to eat, your neighbor's always nice. That nice well-fed neighbor of yours. I think this guy's stuck. What happens? Alright. I'm gonna take one from there, put him there. I don't need... yeah, you know what? That's fine. Because... right? I don't want to waste all my stone right now, because you definitely need a lot of stone for a little further in. So let's just look here. After this, I'm going to go for the medicine in the field hospital. That is quite important. We'll then go for the house, the heating, the food, and then we're going to go for the factory. And these two, politics, and then this opens up the world map where you can send people. You can send varying amounts of people, however, kind of like Judgment Day Apocalypse, I think that's what it's called. You do have to watch how many people you send, because you will get attacked, and you will continue to get attacked more and more. And here we go. Our friends have come to visit. So, I'm going to bring them over here. I think they're over here. Yep. Here we go. Okay. As you can see, this isn't too big. It looks like we only have three or four more zombies. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good job. All right. Good job. Good job. Actually, how about this? Let's make some people happy. We'll put 5 people in the house. We'll get a resource shack over here. Let's position it that way. And some food. All right, let's just check our land here. I hope those people come back with food soon. Like, that's always my concern in these, because, again, I've mentioned before, I'm like the hoarder of everything in games. Like, I need all of it. You know, you can't just have one of something or just enough. No, I need all of it. All the wood, all the food, all the stone, all the everything, the ammo, the guns. I'm the person you want in the real zombie apocalypse because I will make sure we have everything. Here comes the, I call this the Jurassic Park song. Original Jurassic Park. That soundtrack was awesome, too. Oh, let's speed up a little more. 19 hours, okay. I like, look at this explanation of chowder. Chowder is a type of soup or stew often prepared with wood filings or peels from vegetables and thickened with broken crackers, crushed ship biscuit, or a roux. How many of you know what a ship biscuit is? Tell me in the comments. Are these my people? Yes. Yes. Good people. Good for you. Good. We're still doing good here. Still whacking all these trees. Alright, food's doing okay. I'll be happy once I get the barracks. I think what I'm going to do is when I get the barracks up, I will open up the map. Let's do politics real quick. This is probably going to screw me. No, we're still plus 17. It looks like they adjusted that too, because by day 14, you were in the almost 0. And it's like, so it kind of like forced you to rush everything. And not that it's bad, but at that point you really need to figure out what your best build setup is. Like, start with the warehouse. I would get the greenhouse down. I would get the laboratory down almost immediately so I could start research immediately. You know, get a resource station down by those houses that the laboratory is near, get the sawmill down. Originally, you could not build the stone crusher with what you started out with. So you had to gather resources for a while before you could build the stone crusher, which held back a lot of progress. But, all things considered. We'll stick some people in these, so they're not all by their lonesome. Okay. Six hours. Oh, you know what? Why am I not building my barrack? Duh. Let's take some people out and put some people in here. And I'm going to take them out of there too. Okay. World map. So generally what happens with the barracks is if you have enough people available, it will automatically take 8 people in. It's 4 to construct, and it'll automatically absorb 8 people and turn them into, we've got more zombies. No problem. We've got people. Where are they? They're over here. Let's speed this up. These runner zombies always end up being a problem. Alright, this looks to be about the same size as the last one that attacked. You are ready. Faster, 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 go! Bam. And there's our barracks with 6 people. Took what they could. Also, the more that people fight, they rank up on their own, it looks like, which I'm perfectly okay with. I'll take the scrap metal. However, I will not take that hit to my greenhouse that happened. So there's that. Definitely like the changes of this patch. Really, really like them. I had saw that it patched before I decided to record this, so I checked it out and was like, yes! This is great. Now you can set this to all easy, things like that. I did set myself to have a high amount of people to start out with as far as defenders and like low zombies, things like that, just to get a feel for it. Because again, you know, I felt it was one of those very, very fast-paced. I'll just take all the refugees, because now my stability's going down, that's for sure. Let's put 2 more in here.
Get ready. Research.
Doing medicine. Alright, so. Anything yet? No. Okay. Need to advance a little more. A little more advancing. Let's transfer the wood. These guys are still cranking out the food over here. We got some food over here. Let's minus and add to that. Alright, so far things are running okay. I'm trying to avoid oh, here we go. Bring it. I don't think these marauders are ready for the fact that I literally have a mini army ready. They were coming from this angle, right? Just 2 of them? Really?
I'm ready.
First time I got attacked, it was like 8 of them. I was like, what in the bugger? Okay. They got none of my food. Let's spin this around. Good job, people. Good job. I know this is the hellish apocalypse, but I mean, not much we can do here. It's just the way it is. This we only have one person hurt. I have not run into my people dying and turning into zombies. It may happen. It may not happen. You know, it's interesting to see if my people convert. Oh, a desert eagle. There's our lovely church music again. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Nope. Okay. Bam. Field hospital. But as you can see, it's, you know, it's definitely a survival game. There's a lot going for it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. You do have to manage things. And like I said, the larger your group gets, the more of this main map opens up, and then you can send people out off of this map. I don't think I've reached where I need to be to start sending people out yet. You know, last time when I was sending people out, I had something like 60 or 70 people in my camp. It was like... It wasn't a good thing. I was kind of overrun, low on food. It was getting hairy. It was getting real hairy. I mean, they've done a good job on this. I really like survival games. Especially the more and more I play games, I like these survival games. Especially the post-apocalyptic ones and everything. It's like, you know, could be what would happen if it was a real situation. So, you know, we'll leave this here. I'll definitely come back and do an update on this with more when they patch again and things like... Oh, excuse me. I'm burping. How nasty of me. You know, obviously they're going to do more updates, so we'll come back and take a look at the updates as they come about and things like that. They're working hard on it. They're active. You can go on their Steam page and check it out. And we're refusing these guys because I have more than enough right now. I had this thing where I was taking everybody first, and that kind of screwed me over many games so far that I've played this, or many, you know, attempts to survive. But it's good. I like it. I'm excited to see what else they do with it. I want to see how they expand on it. I want to see, you know, how everything goes. You know, are we going to continue the story? Are we going to get, like, tidbits here and there? Like, here's, you know, a little journal rip out in a house that you find that's like, oh, you know, the bomb dropped yesterday and, you know, people are sick. And I would love to see that. I am also a story person in games. I know some people are just in for the graphics, the action, things like that. Some of us do tend to like getting to know the characters, you know, getting invested in the characters and in the game and in the storyline. That's not necessarily a bad thing when you're playing a game. And yes, my people are hungry. See? That's not good. Bring that food over there. Reload. I need you to bring that food over there, too. Oh, we're still fighting over here.
I'm ready.
That's it. Okay.
Let's move.
Alright, so we'll leave this here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Mwah! Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel, If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.